Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this video is about the 5 Alu-Cab upgrades that we've just done to the vehicle, and what upgrades they are. They're absolutely amazing. Let's give you a full rundown of these 5 mods and how they've impacted us. So the first one we're going to be looking at are these grid panels here, poly panels, grid panels. These are an Alu-Cab design, and they have fittings which go into the Alu-Cab wing holes here. They just need to have the various washers in the right place, and they're all ready to go. Very easy to fit. So this is something I fitted myself. I fitted all these upgrades myself, but I've added something extra here. I've added some insulation and some background just to make sure that these grid panels are going to give us the full insulation, because when we close the wings and we're inside, we'll have something a little bit extra when we're into cooler climates. One thing to note though, because these are quite strong, made of steel, these are extra weight onto these wings, and that was important to recognize because we had to adjust the actuators, and they've actually doubled the strength of the actuators. I believe they were 200 newtons and now they're 400 newtons, so a bit of an upgrade into the actuators, but absolutely amazing. Okay, so the second modification is the Alu-Cab side table that we've got here. There's a bracket that fits internally, and this slides on that internal bracket when you need to connect it. So it's actually taken off there, and it's actually stored inside, and I'll just give you a little bit of a look so you can see where it's stored. And you can see in there, that's where we store the actual side table. When we finish with it, we take it off, slide it off, and store it in there. And if you recognize this item, I've actually got 2 routers for the truck. At the moment this is going off an inverter, and there's also a 12-volt inverter, and if you watch the previous video you'll see me doing some testings between the two. This is not pulling too much from the battery, so we're happy to use this at the moment. However, side table, charging table, cooking table, we've used it already for a number of different reasons, and I think it's an amazing additive, an amazing extra. So the next upgrade from Alu-Cab we've done is this back rear mozzie panel here. It's also got a waterproof back panel, blackout panel, just like the side panels. When we first had these installed, then that's what we actually had. We had these side panel wings, and we were able to have the mozzie panel wings as well. But we didn't have this installed when we first picked up the truck, and now we have one. So we are very happy with that. We've actually used it a few times. We're actually based on the coast here, but there are a few sand flies around, and just having that little backup there has been a world of a difference. So absolutely ideal. Great modification. Modification number 4 here. Not so easy to see when you can see this, but we'll have a little look. So up here you can see all the way along is an extra piece of material, and this is the rain gutter that just goes between the awning, the shadow awning, and the Alu-Cab Canopy Camper. This rain gutter is an addition between the 2 parts there, so this speaks for itself, and it allows for the rain to just come down through the gutter and away from the back and the rear of the vehicle. There is a little bit of a strip that I had to install here on the back, very much on the lip, but there's some guidelines for the installation. And then once you've put this little metal strip here along the back, it's very, very easy to install, and very easy. You can see there's Velcro. I've actually Velcroed it slightly angled so that the rain will come and fall down here and run off that way. So it's running away from this angle over here. So that's the Alu-Cab rain gutter that goes between the shadow awning and the canopy camper. And the last mod that I'm going to talk to you about today is this, what you can see right in front of me. We have the awning walls which we picked up, and these awning walls have been absolutely fantastic. Don't know if you can notice something particular here. The awning walls go all the way around the actual shadow awning itself. Each side has an awning wall. However, we've actually only put one up, and it has become a fantastic windbreaker for us. So we can just be able to shelter ourselves away from the wind. There's a strong wind coming off the coastline, coming this way. We've just put this shadow awning wall up, and it's been absolutely brilliant. So we can be flexible, we can actually pull up the corners, we can pull it, put various walls around, just on separate sides, but we've decided just to keep this one wall up, and I think it's been an absolutely fantastic buy. Very easy to install, Velcro straps along the top there. There's extra poles which are given just to for each of the tops of the shadow awning corners, and pegs to peg down as well. And if you watched the previous video, there's another modification that I've done, waiting for these awning walls, which will allow us to even heat up the area inside when we're in colder countries. So this has been a fantastic addition to Otu. So there you have it, 5 of the best Alu-Cab upgrades we've just done. You might have seen a previous video where we've paid a lot of money for some of these upgrades, but we are delighted with all the things that we've had, and very pleased with the way things are working. So like and subscribe down below, and make sure you join us on our journey where we can actually test these out really to the extent of a couple of years use, because that's the intention. We actually only have 6 months and we will be off. Thank you for watching. See you next.